Alrighty, what's going on, everybody? My name is Blitzwinger and welcome to round number 5, the last round of the preliminary matchups, I guess. And it is going to contain just one matchup. The big round number 5 is going to have one match, a match that I will not be controlling either one of the wrestlers, so it will be a completely simulated matchup. It will be the match between the Rattlesnake, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and the one and only, the voice of the voiceless, CM Punk himself. A match that many have wanted to see, and now in WWE 13 you can make it come true. Now, that being said, what is your responsibility in terms of the comment section below? This time for round number 5, you guys get to decide what will happen in round number 6, because in round number 6 we're going to have the two matchups, which are Undertaker versus X-Pac, as well as Mankind versus Randy Orton. So in round number 6 you're going to decide on those matches, and in the comment section below you can leave which characters you'd like me to control in each particular match, be it Undertaker versus X-Pac, who should I pick out of those two, as well as Mankind versus Orton for the next episode, which is of course going to be round number 6, I believe, right? So without further ado, let's get into it. Now, the other thing is, I did a little poll on Twitter, which, by the way, if you want to follow me, it's twitter.com/blitzwinger. I do some interactive stuff there as well, and you guys voted on which type of matchup you want to see these two compete in, because I felt like this match out of all deserved a particular stipulation added to it. And of course, the only match out of all the King of the Ring matchups gets a different stipulation is this one. It will be CM Punk versus Stone Cold, locked in the most demonic structure that you could put together within the wrestling ring, or the wrestling business, I guess, and that is of course the Hell in a Cell. So it's going to be quite a match between these two. I'm very excited to see how things unfold between these ones. We're going to put the match experience to epic, that way we can really see these two go at it and beat the holy hell out of each other. And without further ado, let's get rolling. This is a very exciting match. I think that a lot of people want to see this matchup in real life, including myself. I do hope that it will happen. I have a gut feeling that it will occur probably at WrestleMania 30. I think that this will be the kind of headlining matchup, will be Punk versus Stone Cold. That's what I kind of hope to see. But then, who knows? Let's hope that it does happen at some point, as these two lock right in the middle of the ring. CM Punk right away going for a big neck breaker, of course. Very, very technical, and knows that he needs to target that neck of Stone Cold's, because of course Stone Cold has had many issues. In fact, broke his neck thanks to the matchup that he had with Owen Hart, rest in peace, and had a lot of issues with his knees related to his back and neck injuries. So Punk, very smart, as you can see here, right away going to that neck and exploiting the neck. Really, this could definitely be the matchup that deserves to be the final in the King of the Ring tournament right here for WWE versus WWF on the Blitzwinger channel here on YouTube. And we decided here at the Blitzwinger headquarters that it deserves to be one of the preliminary matchups for you guys here, so that you can enjoy it right away, and we could get one of these men eliminated, as well as make the tournament itself much more exciting. I think that seeing these two compete in the final would definitely be exciting, but think about the possibilities. Either one of these men will face off against HBK in an upcoming matchup, which is incredible. Imagine Stone Cold versus HBK again, or CM Punk versus HBK. A very exciting matchup as a result of this, as well as Punk misses that dropkick and Stone Cold hits him right to the gut. So I'm very excited to see what happens in the follow-up after this match, and the possibilities after that. The winner of that matchup could possibly face off either against John Cena or Eddie Guerrero to determine the winner on the right column. So, I mean, the right bracket there. So it's very exciting to see, and I feel like the decision to make this one of the preliminary matchups is one that most people will favor, especially in the long run. I think that this matchup makes all the sense in the world, of course, to happen, and I think that making it happen this early in the tournament and making sure that people actually get to see and witness this match, because who knows, I mean, maybe Stone Cold wouldn't have moved on to face Punk. Who knows how things would have unfolded, and the only way to ensure that we actually get to see and witness this matchup is by actually booking it and making it be one of the early contests here. Oh, as Punk drops Stone Cold right on his neck there with a German suplex. Both men don't seem to have taken advantage of the steel cage so far. It seems like they both realized that that's a kind of a weapon that neither one of them is probably comfortable with actually using at this point. it seems like the Rattlesnake would want to keep this match as technical or as in-ring as possible so that he avoids any kind of disturbing, any nagging injuries that he might have. And CM Punk, I mean, he's pretty beat up as well, and he's not a guy that is known. Oh, as he hits again that big neck breaker, he's not a guy that is technically known for a very brawling style, even though in the independent scene, CM Punk definitely had a lot of very, very brutal and gory matchups with guys like Raven and Chris Hero. I mean, his steel cage match in ROH with Raven was absolutely brutal. I don't remember if it was just a steel cage, because I think it was maybe steel collar and steel cage, something like that. But both of those matches, I think, were really, really brutal. I saw the steel cage one for sure, and I'm not sure if they added the other stipulation into it or not, as Punk again looks like he's got the upper hand so far. It looks like the AI for CM Punk is stronger here. Oh, but as I say that, Stone Cold is starting to fire back here with some offense. Here we go, you see? Stone Cold now with a big suplex to CM Punk. Punk's legs land on the ropes there, and now he gets hit right in the back. And I mean, again, you can never count out the Rattlesnake, and the same thing goes for Punk. I mean, both of these guys have made a career of overcoming the odds and you know, spitting at the people who think they can't make it. You know, a lot of people doubted Stone Cold Steve Austin. A lot of people said that a guy in just black trunks and black boots and black knee pads is not going to make it. There's no way that you can make it anymore, because he was coming up in the era where characters, that's what they wanted. The WWF and WCW were both looking for characters. I mean, you think about it, it's true. Most television personalities were, a lot of them were characters. It was not popular to see someone just being a guy anymore. So it was almost one of those things where people said, Stone Cold, you're gonna fail. There's no way you can make it within the current stage of wrestling. Same thing for CM Punk. Punk, a much smaller guy. He had different problems than Stone Cold. Of course, has heavily tattooed dude. A lot of issues in that regard, and a lot of people told him that you won't make it either. There's no way you're making it. There's no way that you can be successful within the WWE, or you can't be the man in the WWE. You could definitely be a star, but not the man, as Daniel Bryan even said on the CM Punk DVD. He said that he could see CM Punk being a superstar, but he doesn't see CM Punk being the star. And Punk, again, defied those odds and became the man. Him and John Cena kind of share that spotlight. Definitely, you could definitely make the argument that CM Punk is not quite there as Cena is, not being able to main event things. But hey, look at this. Hell in a Cell was able to main event that. Yes, of course, Cena was injured, but still, at least he's starting to get those spots, starting to be a little more present in the main event matchups. And as far as in-ring ability, I think he's arguably second to none. I mean, Daniel Bryan is very good in the ring as well, but lately, considering that his character has become much more comedic in pro wrestling, he's resorted to a little less technical wrestling. And Punk, I mean, always on point. He's, no matter what kind of match he has, a tag team match, whatever it may be, he always gives his all. You could see he takes the high-risk moves, the moves that really shorten the minutes on his time. Oh, look at this. Big submission here. Can he get it? Can he get it? Can he submit Stone Cold Steve Austin? Oh, look at those knees by Austin. Whoa, nice technique to get out of that. Punk with a big kick right to the face to follow that up. He doesn't appreciate the knees to the face, so he just kicks Stone Cold right in the face. But yeah, Punk definitely kind of shortening his own career by the type of wrestling style that he supports. I mean, he really, if you watch the way he wrestles, he takes a lot of impact in the ring, and you could definitely understand why he's a guy that walks around backstage with ice packs all over his body, because the guy just takes brutal damage just like that. Look at that spine buster from Stone Cold, and Stone Cold is starting to roll here as he tosses Punk right into the corner. Big high impact there. Punk reverses with a big shot right to the back of the neck, and a drop kick that follows that up. Both men again have talked a lot of trash. This matchup was set to happen, of course, at a WrestleMania, but now we're bringing it to you here on YouTube in the King of the Ring tournament. It's of course in a digital form, and it's not the real deal, so to speak. But that being said, I mean, this is as good as it gets for now until we haven't seen these two. The promos that they did, the promo that they did with with Punk, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and Paul Heyman was sorry, not Paul Heyman, JR, was absolutely incredible. Where these two looked at each other, and the type of animosity you could see between the two of them, you could see that they both respect each other, but yet both men really wanted to test each other against one another. and it made it very, very exciting about the possibility of these two competing. Now we're seeing it unfold right here. As you can see, both of the AIs here putting on a tremendous matchup so far. Really been back and forth, even though I would probably give the upper hand so far to Punk. He's been able to kind of dictate the pace a little better. He's been able to really point towards the style of wrestling that he wants to see, which is much more, again, as I've mentioned before, technical, as he hits a big jawbreaker, which is followed up by the big DDT. You can see that he's been doing a lot of damage to Stone Cold's neck area and overall, like, his entire skull. He's been just absolutely demolishing it with multiple maneuvers like that neck breaker that we saw just a moment ago. And Stone Cold, though, still kicking and living, and even though he's not been an active performer like Punk is, you could see that Stone Cold still has that competitive edge and competitive nature in him, where he will not stop and will not kind of let up until he's fully done, until he cannot move any longer. Punk goes for the cover. One. Oh, Stone Cold kicks out of one. And again, it looks to me like Punk is going to have nearly to kill Austin here tonight and stop his heartbeat, because there ain't no way that Stone Cold is just going to lay down or tap out or anything like that. So it's going to take quite a bit of punishment from CM Punk to dish out to Stone Cold for him to quit or submit or give up. And that's something that is historical. And I'm not saying that Punk is not that way, but you could definitely make the argument that Punk is much more not easy to defeat, but he has been prone to losses more so than the Rattlesnake Steve Austin himself. Oh, Punk goes for the big Anaconda Vice as the Rattlesnake gets bit by an Anaconda. Can he submit? Can he submit Austin? Was I wrong? Was I wrong all along? Can he make the Rattlesnake submit? Will he put him out? Oh, Austin fighting out of it. And as I said, you see, it's going to take quite a bit to submit the Rattlesnake, but Punk is sure as hell going to give it the best try he can. And I think that the decision by the Blitzwinger headquarters to make this matchup and a Hell in a Cell matchup, and of course the Blitzwinger community, is an absolutely amazing decision, because that way we lock these guys in a cage and we do not let the match end until one man wins. You do not let anyone else get involved. The cages are locked. There's no way that these two are getting out. Oh God, Punk, what the hell was that? He just got the cover out of nowhere. I don't think anyone saw that coming, including myself. Hot damn diggity. That was quite odd. Maybe Stone Cold suffered some type of an injury. We'll try to get an update for you guys, but I believe that that was a little bit odd there. Stone Cold Steve Austin just simply taps out there after some type of a neck maneuver. And right now I'm hearing from the back that Stone Cold in fact has suffered some type of a neck injury. We'll update you on the next round of the King of the Ring tournament, the WWE versus WWF King of the Ring tournament. But hot damn, quite an interesting turn of events here. Unfortunately, the match almost has to end a little early because of the way that things go. But CM Punk moves on to the next stage, and there you have it. There's our final 8. We have the set them all up. Of course, rounds number 6 are going to feature these two matchups, which are Undertaker and X-Pac and Mankind and Randy Orton. Rounds number 7 are going to feature John Cena versus Eddie Guerrero, an old feud kind of starting to brew up again. These two had an amazing parking lot brawl, if you remember, back in 03 maybe, or 04, I think, something like that, 04 maybe. And we also have a very technical matchup between HBK and CM Punk. So of course, guys, in the comment section below you can leave which wrestlers you want me to use in the Undertaker X-Pac matchup or the Mankind Orton matchup, which will be round number 6. Round number 7 will be, as I mentioned before, these other two matches, and then we'll go from there towards the finals, and we'll figure out who is the King of the Ring in the WWF versus WWE tournament. Well, there you have it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this particular round and episode. A little weird there, turn of events there between Punk and Stone Cold. Could definitely gone better, but there you have it. Sometimes matches end just like that, and a very interesting match, that's for sure. I don't know if it was definitely a good one, but it was definitely interesting to witness these two in the ring finally, and being surrounded by the demonic structure that is Hell in a Cell. Well, there you have it, guys. Hope you enjoyed this episode, and again, if you did, hit that like button, guys, subscribe, share the videos, favorite the videos, do all the good stuff you guys always do, and I'll catch you guys with another episode of the King of the Ring tournament, as well as other WWE 13 content. Peace out, guys, and I'll see you later.